Hello, and thank you again for joining us here for PPI 365's Microsoft Dynamics Training Demo Series. My name is Kelsey Chambers, and today we'll be covering how to connect your Dynamics 365 environment. Microsoft SharePoint is a web-based platform that's included in your Office 365 Suite subscription. This is really an underutilized tool and that we're hoping that many companies will get on board with. SharePoint is great and can be utilized to build a website, manage your data, connect with your teams, document libraries, or for project tracking, among many of its other great uses. With SharePoint, users can easily do any of the following on their devices. They can store data and documents, organize easily, share amongst their team members, as well as other Office 365 users, and access any of their data from a web browser. Go ahead and set up your SharePoint into your Dynamics 365 instance. Ensure that you are logged in as your global administrator. From your Sales Hub application, select Settings and then Advanced Settings. Once your page loads, should only take just a few moments, we're going to go ahead and go to the top of the page and we'll see that we have now our settings navigation. We're going to select Document Management. And once the document management page loads, you'll see several different options that are included in order to select and make changes to your document management settings. So we see the settings itself, and then SharePoint document locations, SharePoint sites, enable OneDrive for Business, and the one we're going to go ahead and select, enable server-based SharePoint integration. Go ahead and select this. Once it opens, we'll go ahead and follow some of the prompts, giving it just a moment. So notice that it does say after you enable the SharePoint integration, you'll notice the following changes. You can perform SharePoint actions in the Dynamics 365 command bar. SharePoint documents will now display in your Microsoft Dynamics 365 lists, and there's no list component installation required for the SharePoint site. So we'll go ahead and select Next. Now we are going to use the online SharePoint site. If you have an on-premise situation, you can go ahead and select there. Once we select the next button, we're now going to add our SharePoint website, grabbing that link. If you don't have that link readily available, you can go ahead and log into your Office 365 application, select the SharePoint icon, and then that will give you your link. We're going to go ahead and paste ours and select Next. And it says the URL is not valid. Oh, I probably don't want the layout buttons. There we go. Okay, and then once you select Next, you'll see that all of the options show and you can select Finish. The site has been validated and our SharePoint has now been integrated. Once you have completed, go ahead and hit Finish and it'll now be integrated. So if we want to view our SharePoint sites, we can also click on here and see that our default site is now added for our PPI. If we need to delete, we can go ahead and select and hit either activate, delete, deactivate, also add any new, assign any other information. We can activate the SharePoint site from here as well. We can also look into our document management settings. And once this loads, we should be able to see the default list where we want to actually select the entities. So if you have certain entities where you're not seeing them load into your SharePoint, or maybe you're getting more information than you actually need, you can go ahead and select the entities that are actually managed from here. Again, pasting your SharePoint website. Go ahead and select Next if any changes are made. At this point, you'll see that it tells you to select a folder, and you can select the folder based on an entity, or you can go ahead and leave the folder structure, hit Next. Then the document libraries will now be created. This process does take some time. Once it completes, you can select OK, select Finish one more time, and that's it. Now your document SharePoint libraries have been added, and you can go ahead and change any of your entities on the system. Good luck. Thank you again for joining us here at PPI 365 for our Microsoft Dynamics Training Demo Series. Come check us out on LinkedIn for our Cloud Corner every Wednesday, and you can also check out our other training demo videos. Leave us a comment and don't forget to hit the like and subscribe button. If you want to be notified every time we post a new video, remember to hit that notification bell. As always, if you have any questions, please reach us at info, that's INFO, at ppi365.com. We hope you join us again soon.